Hello awesome people, what is going on? It is BradPhusion here and welcome back to more Space Engineers Ascension. So in the last episode we had actually done quite a bit of a renovation on this Outpost Alpha that we have here. And I've actually made a few more changes since the last video as well. Nothing too spectacular, just welded up a few things, added a ramp here and there, just kind of tidied up the place a little bit. Obviously the ships are still over the place, but other than that the place looks a lot cleaner. I've also welded the staircase that goes up and down here as well, just to make it look a little nicer. A few resources kind of wasted, but nothing too substantial, as we do have quite a bit still on the Phoenix itself, and I've only really used the resources that I've had here anyways. But moving on from that, I was thinking of actually doing some mining in today's episode, as well as exploring a little bit further with the Phoenix as such. Now, to do some mining, I was actually going to convert over some of these ships here. Now, the ship I was actually going to convert over was going to be this one here, as this one has a cockpit on it, therefore doesn't need to be connected to any antennas. Despite the fact that I could probably just use the antennas here to go out to far distant asteroids, but I'd much rather have this one in close proximity to repair the base, and that way I don't have to risk going out of range and losing the ship entirely. So I need the resources to get this done, and I think I'll have to go back to the Phoenix to get that, but just quickly I want to show you guys the few changes I've actually made. So yeah, again the ramps here have been welded and whatnot, and everything's just been kind of tidied up a little. It looks rather nice now, I think. Now I can gain access to this one up here, even though I don't necessarily need to. And things basically just been welded, tidied up because there were a few dents in the ground and whatnot that shouldn't have been here. But nonetheless, this base is actually looking really nice, so I'm going to move on from that. Now, I will say that I haven't done a video for quite some time, a few days or so, and that is simply because my PC had actually broken down a few days ago, and for about 3 or so days, it was actually completely inoperable, which admittedly kind of sucked. Now, luckily I've somehow got it to work again. I'm not entirely sure what fixed it, but it seems to be up and running for now anyways. Now I'm just looking at this actually, I just realized this has a completely different connector than what I would actually need for a drill. So this might be a little bit more than just replacing the piece. I could rotate the cargo container around, but if I did that then I would lose the connector unless I put the connector on the base, which would then fix everything completely, and I think that's probably what I'm going to have to do. So I'm going to grab all the resources from here and just kind of put them in different places. Actually, yeah, let me just get rid of everything down here, because nothing down here is... well, I probably should have grabbed that out in the first place. Don't know why I didn't do that. I kind of looked at it and knew that there were items in there, but I didn't think to grab it out. It's been a while since I played the game. My inventory, yeah, my inventory is full, so let me just quickly put everything in the connector right here so I can easily access it once more. The scrap metal, I'm pretty sure the scrap metal gets sent to the refineries. I'll just have to quickly see that. Or maybe not, maybe it's the... not the refineries. I thought the assemblers, but maybe it is the refineries? Ah, it is. Okay, that's perfectly fine then. Okay. The container here has a few resources. One moment. There we go. Okay, so now we should be able to just kind of break this down and rotate it around, and we should be okay without affecting anything too substantial. Speaking of substantial things, where is the gyroscope, or was that something that just kind of disappeared just then? Let me get inside the cockpit if I can. Do you have one? Ah, you don't, so there must have been one in between here that I didn't actually see when I kind of broke that down. My mistake, but I didn't actually... it didn't last that long. Normally when something kind of falls out, you kind of see it linger around for a little while, or at least kind of bounce around a bit. We need some steel plates to get that done. That's understandable. Okay, so we do have some steel plates here. Let me go to the refinery and just bring this back across and make some more steel plates here. That way we don't have nothing to worry about. Assembler 2 steel plates here. So yeah, my apologies for my computer being broken. I'm just kind of glad it's up and running again. I might go down any time now, but hopefully we won't have to really worry about that too much. Okay, so gyroscope. Up in here, please. It's gonna put you in some place where you'll actually be safe. And then what do you need? One large steel tube, which I think we do have plenty of. I thought we had some over in here. Or am I mistaken by thinking that? We have one in the connector, but we can... oh, that's right, everything's interconnected. Duh. Oh, lovely. Okay, that was exactly enough that we needed, but we might be missing one just to get the drill done, because the drill does need different components altogether. Now, the only things that aren't connected are the refineries, but I don't think I really need to worry about them so much. So let me go with the medium container here. and rotate this in such an angle where we can actually connect everything together. So like such actually would be perfect. Now I can't remember exactly where the container was on the unit, so I'll just have to use the behind. Actually, if I use the behind, then it might be a little bit off. So let me just kind of line it up there. That way the drill hopefully sticks out a little bit further than what I'm thinking. Tiny drill or drill? Let's go with drill. I don't think I like tiny drill. I think tiny drill's a little too small, actually. Is it? Yeah, it's literally tiny. I don't know what I expected. Okay, rotate this around here, and there we go. That's actually quite a lot of space at the front there. And that is kind of connected, and then we'll have the connector itself down below here, which is... that is gigantic. Oh, it was just the angle. Okay. And then we need the steel plate to kind of put that on there. But I guess because we're too close to the ground, we can't exactly do that yet. Let me jump up and try to get inside the cockpit once more. Come on. Oh, it's going to be like that. I can just go up here anyways. Okay, there we go. And up and at 'em. Yay! Okay, now I potentially can't reach the cockpit at all. Nonetheless, we'll rotate this around here. And that should give us... Why is that further down than what it normally is? I mean, the containers itself, isn't that completely square? Yeah, that's strange. Am I reading that? No, sorry, because it was on the backside. I'm an idiot. Oh, that must have been how they were all interconnected then. If it was, sorry, if it was over here, then that would probably easily connect the, what do you call it? The refinery, not refineries, reactors. Oh, it's been a few days. This shouldn't be the biggest issue, but it will be kind of clunky. But nonetheless, we can dock it down onto the pad anyways. So let's get this done, shall we? Let's get the container done first, which is right here. We need a few more computer pieces and construction components, which you should have plenty of. There we go. Yay. Okay, sweet. You're done. Let's get you done real quick here. More steel plates are needed. Now, don't we have plenty of them already? I thought we did make plenty. Oh, we had plenty in reservoir anyways. Okay, that's now done, and now we just need to worry about the drill itself, which can be done in large shield tube. I knew that was the one thing I wouldn't have when I grabbed out the other one before. We don't have any, we can convert over the resources that we do currently have, but I'm not necessarily going to worry about that at all. So what we will do is we will have to go through the gate and get some from the other side. So we need 4 exactly. I don't think we have any anywhere else. Do you have anything inside of you at all? No, you don't. Okay, so let's go back through to the Phoenix. We should be able to grab what is necessary. That's still so cool. Oh, there we go. That took its time. Okay, back over here now. Just to grab it out of the container, which you should have quite a few in here. So let's grab across 4 of them. Like so. And there we go. What was I going to say as well? Oh yeah, the Stargate network video that I did the other day has actually blown up quite, not quite dramatically, but it has actually blown up quite a bit since I have actually done the video on it. The team behind it actually really do like it, which I thought was absolutely lovely. And if you haven't watched it, I do recommend it, because I love Stargate. If you love Space Engineers, you're probably going to love Stargate, at least, well, so I think anyways. Okay, so that is now done. It looks a little silly, obviously, because I just kind of repurposed it, and it shouldn't be like this. But I'll probably be landing it down eventually anyways. But let's do some quick mining. Let's get some iron, because iron seems to be the one thing that we are severely lacking. Now, something I actually didn't think about until just then was a ore detector of sorts, which this thing does not actually have. So if I go ore detector, we can actually give this thing one. A small ore detector. I wonder what the range is on that one. Probably a lot less than... oh no, they're about the same component cost, but I'd much rather go with the normal one, just in case. Oh, then again, probably if they have the same component requirement, then they're probably the same distance. Anyways, so what do I actually need for you? Construction component, which again we have plenty of it down here. Let's just grab a few of everything. That way we'll be safe for whatever is actually needed. The only thing I don't have is steel plates. So can you go up here, please? Like so, just up into that little nook there, and I'll actually have to fly this down so I can weld it. Okay, okay, down we go. Just kind of boop. Oh, didn't mean to turn it off. And now we can actually weld it, and we should be able to do some mining. Detector components. Of course that is something I needed. And steel plate. 2 of them. Do we actually have 2? Well, I think we have 1. That's typical. Okay, so what do you need to make a small ore detector? I don't actually often have considered making that. We probably would have better luck making it back at Primetus actually, and bring it through here with us. So let's go back to the Primetus, which I haven't been to at all in today's video, so it would probably take a little while to load. Primetus, here we go. And let's grab small ore detector, not ore detector, the ore detector components. Okay. We don't have any reservoir, at least we shouldn't. No, we don't. Okay, sweet. So, let's go to the assembler, and it should be... Where exactly would it be? I can never remember. Here it is. We need platinum, actually. Oh, well, apparently we didn't. We must have had some in a reservoir that I didn't know about. And here we go. Okay. What are you connected to dial? Outpost Alpha, perfect. And now we can just head back through the gate. Yay! Everything is working out rather nicely. There you go, now we have an ore detector. Sweet, so now we can do a little bit of mining and again hopefully find some of the iron that we desperately need to finish our construction on a lot of things. And hopefully once we have this massive, because once this thing focuses on just delivering iron and not so much steel plates, but the iron is again desperately needed. So, let's go looking, shall we? I need to get rid of that at some point. Let me just go up here and get rid of that, actually. That was awfully close. Okay, let's just go... Can we not get you from here? Oh, that's so annoying. Okay, do you have an antenna? I think you do. I could probably connect to that, but I don't know if that's something I want to do. So let's actually rename you from Repair Drone to Mining Drone. Because I actually forgot to do that. There we go. Okay, sweet. So now you're broadcasting the right name. Okay, let's go look for it anyway. So let's look for some iron. I don't think there'll be much around this rock here, but you never know. There's some cobalt here, which is rather nice. If we wanted cobalt, which we don't. But who knows, maybe eventually we'll actually need some of it, and we'll be very grateful that it is there for us. Orbiting around, I can't really see much at all. Then again, I might have to be a little bit closer to actually detect anything. But apparently nothing much other than rock and cobalt. Whoops, didn't mean to hit it like that. I was just getting a little closer so I can inspect it a little further. But again, nothing too much on this rock, rather sad. But it looks rather nice. The grooves and everything look rather interesting. Okay, so we're going to have to move on to another place then, as we have pretty much, not so much thoroughly scanned the rock, but we've pretty much searched it enough just to guarantee that there's nothing much here. So this is the other close asteroid anyways, I think one of the closest ones to us right now. This is as far as I can tell anyways. I mean, there's that one there, but they're still quite distant. I mean, in comparison to this one right here. So let's go to this one. Hopefully we can find a decent or a substantial amount of iron in this depository. Awesome. Things are turning out rather nicely. Let's slow down here so we don't actually collide with the rock itself. And hope that we can find some iron. These ones always look weird. The ones with the swirly patterns, they make me think of a brain for whatever reason. The brain asteroids of sorts. Okay. Now let me just make sure that the actual ore detector is actually turned on here. Oh, it already had one. Well, I'm a fool. There's iron right there. I wonder if this one has such a shorter range on it as opposed to the other one, just because it's smaller. I mean, it probably does, so it's my mistake for not even considering the fact that this actually had an ore detector on it anyways. But why would a repair drone have an ore detector? Was that what I saw on the outside? Hang on, there was a certain angle where I actually thought I had seen it. Oh, it's right in the front there. Right, sorry. It was the antenna I was actually looking at, but it does have an ore detector on it. On the other side there that I'd never actually noticed. Yeah, it's a bit strange. I never actually considered the fact that a repair ship would actually have a ore detector of such. So there's some iron right in here. This might not be the closest, but at least we should be able to gain access to it nonetheless from over here. Let's go weapons and tools. Let's go to the drill here. Let's kind of break down all this rock. and hopefully we'll be able to get in and get some of that sweet, sweet iron, which we desperately need. So I'm going to fast forward this. I'll see you guys after we've gathered some of it. Okay, I think I am officially done here. I haven't mined all of the iron that there is, but I will come back if I desperately need it. Now, I do have a little over 100,000. I think I do have a little over 100,000. Yes, indeed, I do. So that was actually a decent mine. Does anyone else find mining relaxing? Because I don't know, I find it gives me time to think when I just kind of sit there and just kind of mine away for a little while. At least for me, I find it relaxing anyways, and hopefully you guys find it rather relaxing with the music as well, even though I know some of you guys probably fast forward over it anyways. It might not be your style of music. I definitely like the music I like to play in the videos, as, well, one, I have the artist's permission, so that's rather nice, but I do very much like his music, and I've actually bought all of his that he's actually released thus far, which, again, is rather nice, because I find it, again, very, very relaxing. I think Firefly is probably my favourite song by Solar Heavy. Okay, so now that we're back here, let us actually go dock in and let some of these resources go straight to the refineries. Hopefully this shouldn't be too hard to do, considering I can't actually see my, my connector. But, there we go. We are connecting and the ore is away. Let's search for the refineries and see which ones actually have resources. They all kind of do, but this one actually kind of stops. So let me bring over about 50k. Because we're pretty much almost exactly even on that. So 50,000. Now I can actually build an arc furnace. I was actually thinking of doing that, which I think I can just build right on the top of the other refinery here. Not refinery, sorry, the other assembler right up here. Though I'm not too sure how it would actually fit onto the whole connector thing. That, or I can simply put it back here actually, and this would be kind of out of the way as well. Let's actually see how it actually looks. If I go arc furnace, I mean, I know how it looks. I mean, I want to see how its conveyor system actually works. So it has one on that side and one on that side. That's it for it? Yes, okay, so one on the back and front here. So what I can do is, well, one, I can easily just stick one right here and that would work as well. Not very effectively, but it would still work nonetheless. Now, I can't stick one, because my idea was actually to stick, let me rotate this the right way around, to stick them along here and then have a connector system, but you need quite a few to do that, and I don't necessarily want to waste that so much. So you might actually just go with having maybe one there, and then one just kind of rotated off to the side slightly, even though that would look a little non-symmetrical, which I kind of dislike, but it would allow me to have at least two of them Or just build the one on top and just let that be. Let me actually use another ship here to kind of navigate around a little. Too bad I don't have Kara over here to let me navigate. I can bring Kara through, and that would be fine, actually. I think Kara can come through safely. Let me go back through and let me actually... Sorry, wrong gate. Let me go and bring Kara back so we can actually have a look at this situation that we have ourselves in. I can build a seat on the other ship, but I'm not really going to worry about that right now. Let's go back to the Phoenix here. I spelt that wrong again. Every single time. I know that I spelt it wrong, but I can never get it the first time around. Okay. Here we go. So, Kara, do you want to come back with me? I don't know why I'm asking. You can't exactly say no. Wait till the gate closes, and... There we go. Okay. I couldn't imagine doing this without Stargates, by the way. Stargates are so helpful. But I like them. I like having Stargates. I do have a few resources in this as well. Actually, I do have quite a lot of resources in this, which is great. So yeah, let me just take Kara through with me. Let's undock from here. Nope, dampeners off, and let's go through the gate. Hopefully in one piece. Don't know where that light's coming from, but let's go through rather calmly. There we go. Nothing too bad was done there. Okay, I just wanted to survey the area as such, because we can't put one directly on top there and one at the back. Actually, that's probably the better way to do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, because I can't step up here. Actually, yeah, I know exactly what I can do. Let me come down here momentarily. Kara, you stay there for a brief moment. I don't have. Do I have any steel plates on me? I don't. Kara, can I take some of your steel plates, please? I just need some temporarily. Okay, so this will allow me to kind of just step up a little. I don't mind building these little, like, really quite simple, what do you call them? Scaffoldings of sorts. Now we need the arc furnace, just because we're going to have it right here-ish. And that way, it looks alright, and it connects anyways. So, perfect. And we'll get Kara to weld that for us anyways. Don't know why I weld that myself if I need it. God damn it. I just wanted to get that little bit of iron out of it. Not iron, steel plates. Okay, that there is done. And then we'll put one over here as well. And we'll leave the other conveyor on the bottom open, just in case we actually need it for anything. So there we go, that's perfect. And we'll get, again, Kara to weld all of that, which I think Kara is pretty damn capable of doing herself. So there we go, come through here, and let us begin welding. Now, I'm not saying Kara has all the resources on her, but I know Kara does have a fair amount to get the job done anyways. At least if we get one of them up and running, that would be perfect. And it seems like we do, actually. Another one down here can be done as well. Hopefully. I don't mind the arc furnaces, they're definitely a lot faster. I can't exactly remember all the resources that they necessarily need to, that they can refine, but... Can I push you at least slightly so I can get you again? No. Okay. What I can do is I can try landing on it. I know this is a little silly to say and to do, but if I can get that done... Actually, I know the best way to do this, I think. Oh, hang on. Kara, can I get off here and you'll let me back on you properly? Okay, sweet. So there we go there. And hopefully, if we go here... Oh yeah, who's a genius? This might actually hurt me though. Nonetheless, let's try and do this the best way we can. Nope. Ah, no full damage. Okay, sweet. I thought because I'd turned up gravity slightly, I would actually take full damage from that, but we didn't. So lucky me. And that looks rather nice as well, actually. So perfect. So our need seems to be rather satisfied right now, and I think actually the refinery is actually completely done. That one there. What happened to the rest of the iron? Hang on. Maybe it's in the assembler. No. Iron. Not iron. Iron. Oh no, it is in the other refiner. I just didn't see it there. Okay. There we go. We have 57.1k iron. Perfect. That's enough to get a lot of things done. Okay. So, let me bring Kara back down here. Actually, let me take Kara back to the Phoenix. That should be better for us. Kara, come down here, please. Okay, There we go. I'm not going to send Kara through by herself because I don't want to risk running into anything on the other side. So if I come down here, get inside, and I will take her back through. And I think that'll have to do it for today's episode. We accomplished quite a bit, surprisingly, in such a small amount of time. Even though we only really collected iron, that actually helps us greatly when it comes to... Oh, don't do this to me, Stargates. You didn't deliver Kara, you only put me through the gate. I might have to check the other side of the gate. I think Kara might be on the other side still. I know that's highly unlikely, but there's still a chance that that actually had happened. If not, I'll have to try to maybe get Kara back somehow. I don't know, I might class it as a bug and spawn Kara back in, but, or I could build her again, maybe. I don't entirely know. That kind of sucks. It didn't look like it went through bad. I didn't hear any explosions or anything off or anything. It just kind of disappeared. Oh well, I'll leave that here. I'll figure something out for the next video, but anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time. Stay awesome, everyone.